Who is an expert groomer? Any professional benefits if there is extra grade of qualification, especially when there is a base on some objective intrinsic criteria. This is not only a question of personal ambitions, but a thing that helps you to see the forest behind the trees. The ideal goal to which everybody strives. Practical usefulness of such a graduation becomes visible, for instance, at the interview during hiring of groomer and during the search for employment. Conversely, let's try to build such a graduation starts from the bottom up. As you can see from the table 3 below, there is no numeric sign, years of experience, speed of grooming of the average animal, and so on, which points exactly to the moment when the groomer grows from one level to another. But in general, the information below helps clarify which level belongs to. When hiring groomers, the manager usually asks them several questions. Where did they study for their profession? How long have they been employed? How many dogs and cats can they finish in an average day? Which breeds they familiar with? And the answer to those questions are the basis only for a preliminary judgment about their qualification level. What is more important is to see how the applicant works, and even more importantly, how the animals looks after being groomed. The lowest level of grooming skills belongs to the educated pet lover. Below this point are only uneducated pet lovers who just pat and kiss their buddies, but are unable to assist them in their grooming needs. An educated pet lover is the most valuable customer for any grooming salon. Their animals are not afraid of grooming. They attend their appointments at the set schedule, and the pet arrives in good condition. Although pets from the uneducated owners usually can be charged more for the mating and bad behavior, for bad conditions of their hair and coat, and etc., it is more pleasant and easy to groom dogs of the educated owner, and in that way more profitable for the salon. Educated pet owners also play a role as promoters of grooming, so do not hesitate to teach your owners how to brush their pets and keep their coats well. A little bit higher than these groomers are amateur groomers. Amateur groomers, we name those pets known as alts. Know a few things about grooming some breeds. They discuss and criticize too much about quality of grooming, and occasionally groom their own dogs for some that belongs to their relatives and friends and others who would trust such a groomer. Some amateurs groomers may grow to a professional level, but some becomes nightmare for real groomers. Above these amateurs, gradations occur through discrete levels of qualifications and certificates. Those who achieve them can truly be called groomers without quotation mark. Beginners. To this category belong those groomers who recently graduate up to 1 year out of established grooming schools. This category often includes some experienced bathers and groomers in the category usually known how to do several breeds. He or she works slowly and can make a few mistakes on each groomed animal. Actually, it's not easily a mistake in the full sense of the word, but rather some defects of the haircut. For instance, beginners can slightly miss the lines where the hair should be cut and not properly level of a coat, etc. Also, there is a risk of skin cuts or scratches in the skin in certain spots of the animal body when the beginners do their job. After 1 to 3 years of working as a bather within a grooming salon, talented and interesting workers may achieve the level in which their knowledge and skills becomes appropriate for the beginner's qualification of grooming. Intermediate. Sooner or later, beginner becomes an intermediate level or groomer. It happens to everyone in their own pace. Some need a year, while some stay beginners forever. For me, an intermediate groomer is the animal hair stylist who works really quickly, knows the demands among any popular breeds, rarely makes mistakes, but some the text or the haircut could be seen as practically each client, and produce nice accepted haircuts. In such a person does not stop on his her own way for the top of the profession. In a few years they might achieve the advanced level of qualification. There is no guarantee of achieving this level without continuing study and will. Advanced. An advanced groomer is usually a perfect animal hairstylist. He or she can groom pretty fast almost any breed and their clients look nice. His or her mistakes are extremely rare and insignificant. The dog after the grooming looks fresh and beautiful, and any strangers might give a compliment to its dog. My, what a beautiful dog. Expert. To become an expert, a well-trained groomer has to have some innate talent to visualize a perfect dog. In my experience, most experts have experience as dog show judges or a similar perspective. They have to be able to see the individual dog through the glasses of the standard, with the high side of the goals in certain breeds are artificial in others. Usually after grooming, the dog looks like no blade or scissors ever touch it, and all its perfection, beauty are just natural attributes of the individual. The only exception to this rule could be made for the intricate haircut of the poodle, where the beauty looks so artificial that it's hard to believe that poodle style is absolutely natural. But even in this case, this artificial side should be exaggeratingly natural. Every year, prestigious grooming competitors take place. Almost all competitors there are top professionals. The promotion gained by these competitors is very valuable for each of them. They present their art on their favorite breed and their permanent dog client. Some top groomers never show up at such competitions. The substance is different. Some expert animals hairstylists show their skills preparing the most famous dogs for recognized dog shows. Independent of business situation, the art of the expert groomer is seen when the clients look beautiful and natural at the same time, like a blade never touched their hair on them.